I'm Hector from the University of Ish in the Department of Agriculture and Farming, and this is my presentation on the invasive species brown tree snakes. So it's a snake that lives off birds, bats, eggs, and small mammals. It's native to New Guinea, but spread to the Western Pacific during final weeks of World War II. Guam, an island in the West Pacific, became an important military base. Cargo planes and ships constantly traveled back and forth from Guam, carrying resources and ammunition from places such as Indonesia, New Guinea, and Australia. As you can see on the first picture, the snakes arrived on Guam, and on the second picture, you see how they spread all around the world to places such as some parts of America, Asia, and even Oceania. Why is it invasive? It's considered as one of the most invasive species in the world because so far it has made 2 species of endemic, which means local bird species, extinct. It has devastated the population of several vertebrates, eliminated 2 out of 3 of the local bat species. Several species of birds that use the island for breeding can no longer do that, and in turn the lack of these species caused a drastic decrease in pollination, eventually leading to less plants on the island in the absence of 2 of the most important fruit trees on the island. As you can see, these are multiple graphs showing the population of other local animals in Guam. The y-axis shows the amount of the animal every 100 kilometers. The x-axis shows the year, 1900s. All of the populations of these animals went down around the year 1988, as you can see, which is also the year that has the steepest increase in the population of brown tree snakes, which is shown on the bottom right graph here in this black box. Let's take this as an example. It was doing fine around 1976, 1980, but at 1988 it suddenly collapsed because of the increase in brown tree snakes. Environmental impact. In Guam, there are no natural predators of the brown tree snake. There are, on average, 30,000 per square mile. Because of brown tree snakes, 9 out of 11 of the native species have become eradicated, which has caused many native plants to die out, causing a chain reaction that is destroying the island. This map shows how much space brown trees take over. Socioeconomic impact. Brown tree snakes are small enough to fit into sewage pipes and crawl on electronic wires, which cause power outages around every 4 days. This costs $1 million annually. They can go for days without food or water, which makes them able to hide in the cargo of ships and planes. So far, 200 people have been hospitalized for snake bites, since their venom isn't very poisonous to adults, but children react much more intensely. They have costed $2.5 million annually for brown tree snake detection and control at places such as airports and roadblocks. This graph shows the number of annual power outages that has steadily increased due to brown tree snakes. As you can see, at around 1978, it was between 0 to 10, and now it's averaging around 200 a year. What solutions can science offer? Introducing a predator seems like the best solution so far. It would be like wolves in Yellowstone. They would cut down the amount of brown tree snakes. The predator would also have to have a natural predator in Guam, otherwise they too would become dominant. Some suggestions for predators so far are monitor lizards, feral pigs, cats, red-bellied black snakes, and cane toads. Conclusions. Brown tree snakes are one of the most invasive species in the earth. They've eradicated 9 out of 11 of the local bird species and cost over $3.5 million annually. We could introduce another species that would be a predator for the brown tree snakes as long as the predator is also prey for another species. Thanks for watching.